You see how dark this oil is? This is none other but clove and rosemary oil. Not only that, but the strongest clove and rosemary oil ever, because I will be including some ingredients in this oil that will make it super potent and super powerful. You want to watch this video till the end because child, you want to be seeing difference within 2 weeks. Okay. Hey lovelies, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing you how to make the strongest clove and rosemary oil for super powerful hair growth. You get it within 2 weeks, you'll be able to see a difference. I'm telling you, if you just watched it, give me at least 9 minutes of your time and I'll show you how to make the strongest clove and rosemary oil for hair growth. So the first ingredient is clove powder. This particular powder, this is what you want to get. Look at the bottle very well. The powder is really grinded to a fine powder that will make it to release nutrients a bit quicker. So you want to use this particular powder. Now for the rosemary, you can use dried rosemary leaves, okay? Maybe about 3 tablespoons. You need about 3 tablespoons, okay? So that's what we're going to be using. Now, if you don't know the benefits of rosemary, rosemary is actually good for growing hair faster. You want a hair growth faster within about 6 weeks, within about a month, you'll be able to see a difference. Now, people are different. You might be able to see a difference within 2 weeks. You might be able to see a difference within 3 weeks. It just depends with the person. But I'm telling you, within 2 weeks, you might be able to see a change with maybe decreasing of maybe hair shedding, decreasing of hair breakage. So you guys, that's why I said watch till the end. We're gonna discuss more about this particular oil. So you're gonna need a bullet, okay? This bullet is very important. If you don't have it, go to town, grab your grab your bullet, because this will make the oil to be very powerful. If you don't have the bullet, it's going to be a bit hard for the oil to really infuse well. So you need the bullet. We're going to be using only 1 tablespoon of this particular clove powder. Do you know what clove does? Clove grows your hair faster because it has a compound called eugenol. Eugenol is responsible for circulating blood around your scalp. Did you know that not enough blood flow around your scalp will cause hair fall and hair loss? Your follicles depends on blood. Depends on blood flow. If there's not enough blood flow, you're going to face a lot of hair fall, guys. Now I'm going to be using olive oil. The reason why is because olive oil is a penetrating oil. You want all these nutrients from the clove and the rosemary to actually get into your scalp and your follicles. So olive oil is a penetrating oil. That's why you want to use it. If you don't have it, charity, go to town and get it. Don't say, what if I don't have olive oil? Use olive oil. Because I know your questions, guys. You'll be saying, what if I don't have olive oil? Charity, go and get it. Now, I'm going to also be using rice bran oil. Rice bran oil is also a penetrating oil. So you want to use penetrating oil. But if you only have the rice bran oil, that's absolutely fine. You can use that on its own. Even if you have coconut oil, you can use it as well because it's a penetrating oil. So we're going to blend this together to make it super powerful. The reason why we're doing this, we want all the rosemary to be crushed into this oil. If you don't crush it, you're not going to get enough nutrients from all those rosemary dried leaves. Do you understand? So you have to crush them together with the oil. I've always made my oils this way because I feel like you get all the important ingredients in the oil. You are getting everything in the oil. That's why I said it's the strongest clove and rosemary oil for hair growth, okay? So yeah, if you are still watching, hey, up to 4 minutes, I want you to comment down below and say I'm learning a lot. This video is so helpful, okay? Now, if you have thinning hair, you guys, I've been on a setback 4 months ago. My hair was damaged like crazy, but now my hair is growing back with the full force. I'm going to be using DIYs back to back because that is the only thing that grew my hair. Even when it was damaged with heat damage, DIYs helped me to bounce my hair back to health again. So I know what I'm doing and I'm doing these DIYs, you get it. So you're going to be doing a double boiler method for about 5 minutes to 10 minutes on low. You want this to really infuse until everything is combined in the oil. Do you understand? So you're going to see the oil, it's a bit darker now. Look at that, very dark. All the nutrients have gone inside the clove and rosemary oil for hair. Okay, so I've shown you how to make clove and rosemary oil for hair growth. Now I'm going to be showing you how you can include some things in this oil, because you really want it to be strong, okay? That when you apply it within 2 weeks, you'll be able to see a big, huge difference with your hair. Of course, this oil was very hot, so I needed to use some tongs. I didn't have time to wait for it to cool down. So I just, strained it when it was hot like that. But child, you don't have to rush like what I was doing. Give it some time to cool down, and then you can strain it, okay? Nothing to rush. No one is running after you, Jared. Comment below and say no one is running after you, so that I know that you have watched till 5 minutes. Jared, you get it. Okay, guys, so we are going to be adding something called MSM. Now, if you don't know what MSM is, it's a supplement in a powder form. It's a sulfur supplement in a powder form. This powder will help your hair to grow faster. Now, I know that people will say sulfur does not dissolve in oil. That's actually a lie, because when you put sulfur in hot oil, right, you leave it to sit there, and maybe you mix it up like that, you start seeing that the sulfur doesn't really dissolve in oil, but it gets infused in the oil, but there's still powder below the oil. Do you understand what I mean? So it doesn't really dissolve in oil, but it will infuse in the oil. So when you use it, you are also getting that sulfur in the oil into your scalp. Do you get what I mean? If you get it, please comment down below, because I know a lot of people say, oh, sulfur does not dissolve, and that is absolutely true, but it can also infuse in the oil. You can get the nutrients from the sulfur, okay? And your hair can regrow. I'm telling you, I've made an oil for a woman that was bald, okay? She had alopecia, and I added sulfur. I infused the sulfur in the oil that I was making for her. Within 10 days, she could see hair regrowth. So I know what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So you want to use sulfur in this particular oil, and also essential oils that will help to stimulate blood flow. You need that blood flow. Sis, in 2025, you need the blood flow on your scalp. You guys, if you don't use essential oils, if you don't have essential oils, I want you to really go to the shops and get your essential oils, because they are so important to growing healthy, thicker hair in this 2025. This is what the oil looks like. So I'm going to be using this oil on my scalp to stimulate my scalp. This oil can be used for different things. You can actually use this oil to do a hot oil treatment. Just apply it on all over your hair, and then wear a plastic, sit under a hooded dry to do a hot oil treatment. Also, you can use this like what I'm doing in the video, by just applying it on the scalp and massaging your scalp, or scrubbing it onto your scalp. That is maybe stimulating blood flow on your scalp. That's the other way you can use it. You can also use it to seal in the moisture. After you put in your leave-in conditioner, your spray, you put on your leave-in conditioner, and then you use this particular oil to seal in the moisture. So there are 3 uses of this clove and rosemary oil for hair growth. Do you understand, guys? And then I'll just wear a plastic for the oil to really penetrate. As you can see, I did not spray any water on my hair. I don't need water. I just applied the oil, and then I'm wearing a plastic so that indirect heat will really allow the oil to get into my scalp. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched to the end, please comment down below and let me know if you watched to the end. Thank you so much, guys, and bye for now.